Hello, my dear students. I am Professor Thomas. I'm so excited to have you in this class on music. I wanted to kind of go over a couple things that I think are important to share with you. First of all, best practices for an online class. This is an online class, and I've included a section on best practices for how to kind of keep up with the class and keep yourself motivated as you go along, which can be tough sometimes just doing an online class. So definitely check out my best practices and a couple Thomas tips. Second, I would say, really give yourself time to process the material. This is a music class, and music, when practicing music, playing music, and listening to music, it's the kind of thing that you need to kind of take a little time with, listen to something multiple times. Think about your favorite songs where you've learned all the words to them and how many times you've listened to them before you got to the point where you could really sing along. So think about when we are learning new stuff every week, and you're going to be exposed to some music you've never heard before, some things you may or may not like, and that's okay. It's not really about making you like everything, but more just that you can get to appreciating everything that we listen to. So give yourself some time to process by listening to things multiple times, getting started early in the week so that you can really give yourself the time to do that. Now, one of the most important things I can say, if not the most important thing I can say in this entire video, is to follow the weekly modules. In our class, I've put everything in each week's module. And each of those modules have the readings, the audio, the links, the assignments. So refrain from going to the assignments tab or the discussion board tab and trying to work through those things separately, because that can be confusing. Better to just follow the modules. Only what's inside the modules is really what you need to pay attention to. And of course, any announcements and emails and things like that I'll send from time to time. But the modules are where it's at. So like The Wizard of Oz, follow the yellow brick road. In our case, follow the modules from week to week. Then, in addition, each module typically will have an exercise of some sort, like a discussion board post or a quiz or, of course, a final project toward the end of the semester. When we have discussion board posts as a way to kind of encourage some peer engagement, we have peer reviews, 2 of them typically, that are due the day after you submit your discussion board. So just pay attention closely to the due dates and the instructions and give it your all. The more you give, the more you'll get. So keep an eye out there. Next, when reaching out to me, if you need to email me and let me know what's going on. If you have questions or you have concerns or you have things going on in your personal life, and give me 24 hours to respond, because I do have a lot of students coming at me and I want to make sure that I can have the time to get back to you. So you can email me or use the messaging feature if that exists on our course. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, have some fun. This is a music class, so we get to really check out some music from all over the place, new artists that you may never ever heard of, and have some fun. Get down with it, and we'll take it from there. Great to have you on board, and look forward to a great semester.